What's up, guys? How are you all keeping? Finally, it was my first day back in the gym today on July 13, 2020, and that's also when I'm recording this podcast episode for you here in Toronto, Canada. It was so exciting to wake up and being able to go to my first BJJ class again after almost 4 months. With stage 2 COVID-19 restrictions, there is still a lot of guidelines to follow, so it's not yet back to normal fully, but it feels great to be back on the mat training, that's for sure. I heard on the radio today that we are moving to stage 3 from this coming Friday, July 17, 2020 here in Ontario, but the city of Toronto will not yet be included unfortunately, so hopefully it won't take much longer for the whole province to be lifted from all the remaining restrictions very soon. Let's now dive right into today's Fighter Parents Live podcast episode topic, and that's focus. There is tremendous power in controlling the focus of your mind. There is no capability difference between you and someone you consider to be an ultimate role model of success. The only difference is they learn to use their mind and body with more power on a consistent basis. They've learned the manager state, they've learned to use their body effectively, and they've learned to control their mental focus. Whatever we concentrate our focus on consistently and strive to learn from and make new distinctions about, we will get great at. Where attention goes, energy flows. I don't care what it is, if you focus on something daily and you strive being better, you're gonna make little distinctions that'll make you more and more effective every single day. So you better decide, what do you wanna focus on in your life and what do you wanna experience on a daily basis? Because that's where your power is gonna come from, that's where your power is gonna emit from, that's the genesis of your power. You gotta remember, whatever you focus on is what you get. One of the things you are gonna have to become great at is letting all of the noise drift away into nothing and getting into laser focus on that thing you are working on. If you can do that, it will serve you so well in every single area of your life. If you stick with it, stay with it, become obsessed with it, feed it every day, I guarantee you possibilities will take place. You can be who you wanna be, you can do what you wanna do, see what you wanna see. It's all in your power and no one else's. So go out and get it. These are the 3 things to do before work to increase your focus and productivity. Number 1, wake up 1 to 2 hours before your day actually starts. Make things happen, giving yourself enough time and finish them completely, instead of rushing out the door while still chewing your unfinished breakfast, running late or skipping your morning workout, making you feel even more stressed out. Number 2, start your morning the evening before. Evening routine is more powerful than morning routine, plus we don't need to waste much of our willpower avoiding decision fatigue when our brain is just warming up at the start of the day. By trying to think what you will eat, wear, do, or need to accomplish the following day the night before, you will preserve a lot of energy for actual tasks at hand instead of wasting it on thinking or deciding. Number 3, meditation by gratitude visualization. Experience and visualize gratitude. Close your eyes if you are not driving or walking, of course, and think of what you are deeply grateful for. This could be being with your family, it could be memory of your achievements, whatever it may be. I want you to visualize taking yourself back to that moment when you felt extremely grateful. It's incredible how much gratitude can totally upgrade our life. When you start your day off with gratitude, you are going to look for opportunity more than you are for obstacles, and visualizing these happy moments of your life will bring those positive emotions back again, sometimes with even more intensity, basically reliving the moment vividly and over again. I know this may sound unrealistic for some of you, and I'm not saying I do all of these practices every day consistently, never sleeping in or practicing gratitude meditation daily, but at least I have something to aim for, and that's a good start for everyone looking to improve their focus and attention span over time. I can tell you from my own experience, I feel massive difference and its positive benefits on days or longer periods of time when I manage to stick with it more consistently. Of course, it's much easier not to. Then, I remember one of my most favorite quotes from Jim Rohn, which almost every time helps me switch that lazy, comforting mindset off, and it goes like this. If you do what's easy, your life will be difficult. If you do what's hard, your life will be easy. I suggest you try it for yourself or find your very own that will help you just when you need that mental willpower most.
You want it, you gotta go get it.
If you concentrate solely on your career, you can get a long way in your career. And I would say that that's a strategy that a minority of men preferentially do. That's all they do. They work like 70, 80 hours a week. They go flat out on their career. They're staking everything on the small probability of exceptional status in a narrow domain.
You decided there's something you wanted so bad that you unleashed all your desire. You became obsessed with it. Started with a concrete vision of what you wanted, and you focused on it continuously, didn't you? Wherever focus goes, energy flows. You envisioned something, you got clear about it, and then you started thinking about all the reasons why you wanted it. You got excited about it. Said, this is what's next for me now. I want this. You may have dreamed about it, thought about it, talked about it. But when you focus on something continuously, something magical happens. You get insights, don't you? You overhear a conversation and you hear something you wouldn't have heard if you didn't have that outcome or goal that you wanted so badly.
That unidimensionality is the price you have to pay to be exceptional at one thing, right? Because if you're going to be something like a genius level mathematician and you want to do that or a scientist, say, it's like you're in your lab all the time, you're working 70 hours a week or 80 hours a week, you're smart, you're dedicated, you're unidimensional, and that's how you get to beat all the other people who are doing that. It's the only way.
I truly believe we are all equal as human beings. If we are obsessed with something and we truly pursue our passion with everything we have, regardless of anything else, if you are obsessed, to work hard, put in the time, you will succeed.
Time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it. Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit.
It's really important for athletes to be able to concentrate and stay focused in sports. When athletes concentrate, they become totally involved in what they are doing and feel as if time has stopped. They don't care about what's happening around them, and they aren't easily distracted. They are totally tuned in to what they are doing. This feeling is called being on or in the zone. Focus is one of the most powerful tools in sports psychology. Whatever sport you compete in, the ability to focus is essential to success. When you are in the middle of a practice or competition, does your mind ever wander? If so, your performance is taking a hit because you aren't completely focused on the task at hand. You can improve your focus by following these 10 tips I put together for you based on my own research and seeking for self-development more consistently for the last 5 years. Number 1. Know what you need to focus on. The clearer you are about what you want to focus on, the more likely you'll be able to stay focused on the factors that contribute to your success. I suggest you have at least 2 to 3 short-term and 3 to 5 long-term goals you are aiming for. Write them down somewhere visible. In my case, it's sticky notes on a bathroom mirror, reminding myself what it is I need to focus on daily. Number 2, focus on what you can control. You have control over yourself and your own actions and attitudes, nothing more. Keep your focus here. If you focus on outcomes, things you have no control over, you are creating unnecessary anxiety. Focus on the process and you increase the likelihood of positive results happening. Number 3, stay relaxed under pressure. When you are stressed and anxious, your focus drops. Find ways to stay calm in high-pressure situations, such as taking deep breaths, stretching muscles to loosen them, engaging in effective routines to keep your focus where it needs to be, or listening to music that keeps you centered. Number 4, present moment awareness. Athletes tend to lose their concentration when they pay attention to events and experiences that are in the future, in the past, out of their control, or otherwise irrelevant to the task. Strategies to stay in the now include focus on your breath, use a mantra, focus on your inner body, become hyper-aware of your environment, and surrender to the emotion you are feeling. Number 5. Use cue words. Cue words are simple words and phrases that remind you of your focus points. These words are a form of self-talk that are used to trigger a response. Cue words are especially useful when you are trying to vary or change a movement pattern. Repeating words and phrases such as relax, go hard, or quick feet will remind you to focus on what you need to do. If your mind is focused on your cue words, your body will follow. Number 6. Develop effective routines. A routine is like a funnel. It channels your focus and gets you ready to compete. Your routines help you maintain your focus on the right things and prevent many potential distractions from entering your mind. Routines can be used before and during an event to focus attention, reduce anxiety, eliminate distractions, and enhance confidence. It can help structure the time before the performance and between performances, so you can stay mentally focused when it comes time to perform. For example, listen to 2 or 3 songs on your iPod before competing to get yourself ready, or eat a certain snack that gives you energy boost or calms you down. Arrive at the playing field giving you enough time to get prepared, or go through a specific type of warm-up and stretching. Number 7. Use mental imagery. Practice seeing yourself perform exactly as you want to perform, focusing exactly as you want to focus. The more you train your mind to focus on the right things, the more it will respond. Mental imagery is simply seeing yourself perform as you desire long before you even step on the field of play. Imagery prepares you to see how you will perform, trains you to think about what's most important in great performance, and allows you to relax by being focused on things within your control, and that matters crucially when it comes to great performance. Number 8. Rate your focus daily. Keep a journal in which you rate your level of focus before and after each practice or competition. Simple daily evaluations are critical to improving your focus. By consistently being consciously aware of improving and evaluating your focus, you will automatically do so. This type of daily mental muscle work will gradually improve your focus in practice and games. Number 9. Stop being a slave to your device. Your phone is a great tool, but it can also create negative attention patterns and be a distraction. If you want to get serious about concentration and focus, you must set your life up to support it. Remove temptation by turning off notifications. You don't need to be alerted about everything all the time, do you? Ideally, you want to engage with your phone when you want or actually need to. By always responding to the ding of somebody or something trying to get your attention, you are negatively training your mind and body to be distracted by irrelevant stimuli. Turn off push notifications, put it on silent, turn your phone with the screen facing down so you don't see it lit up when you receive a text, and go through periods of putting your phone on airplane mode, especially at night. Trust me, that message, some unimportant missed call, and picture will all be there later. Lastly, number 10, create a strategy to help you refocus. This is the most important step in dealing with distractions. Once you have identified the triggers that cause you to lose focus, you can figure out what helps you forget distractions and get back on task. I recommend using a statement or mantra to help you regain your focus, such as, "That's not important, get open for the sweep," or "Let it go, focus on the next move." Practice is the best time to work on focus and concentration. You may need to modify your approach before you put it into action in a game. Every athlete has the power to concentrate in his or her sport. A big part of getting into the zone is learning how to ignore distractions and focus on the right things. You can apply focus skills to improve your confidence and composure. Some of the best athletes in the world say that focus is the single most important mental skill an athlete can possess. Learning any new skill takes time. It doesn't matter if you are learning a physical skill or a mental one, you need to practice in order to improve. What techniques for improving your focus and productivity do you use, and what do you do to stick with it long term? Please share your thoughts with me using the comment box below, get in touch with me directly at Firepreneur on Facebook and Instagram, or through my blog at fireparent.com, where you can find even more of this content, visuals and other useful resources. I have some big news to share with you guys. I wanted to announce and invite you to check out my new YouTube channel at Father Parents Life, where I'll be posting great motivational videos for more inspiration and happiness almost daily. So please go ahead and make sure you watch and subscribe, never missing these amazing videos I put together for you to help you stay motivated and ideally remaining on top of our extraordinary lives we're all gifted with. I'm going to list all the links in the show notes so you can easily go back and check everything I mentioned in this episode. Cool? Alright. Here you go. That's all from me for this episode, so hope you guys enjoyed listening and learned something new, actionable and useful again. Stay strong and healthy you all, dream big, and see you again in 2 weeks, where I'll be talking about another hugely important topic we constantly seek for as much as we seek for happiness, which by the way I covered in episode number 7, so please go ahead and listen to that one too. And so this upcoming episode cannot be on anything else but purpose. Peace out.